Alrighty then, here we are. Fenders are sanded. Booth's cleaned out. Thanks to Jimmy. And this is just covered up. I'm gonna leave it in here. Parts over there. I don't care if they get overspray on them. I should have prepped the headlight buckets and painted those with the fenders, but I'm not going to because it's going to be hot today and I want to just get started and see how far I get. So yeah, these are all prepped and ready to go. So I'm going to mix up some base and get some ground color on these. I think I'm all ready. Got it all ready last night. There's a cruise today. Might go to. Car's still here. Obviously, it can't get out. I might shove this back over so I don't bump into it 15 times today. Alright, well, I'm gonna get going here. Alrighty then. This is where I'm at. I sprayed the ground coat, or I got it covered, basically, that's what I call ground coat. Denibbed the dirt with 1500 and sprayed final color coats. Of course, now it's getting too warm, so I'm having a hard time spraying both of these and keeping it wet and having it lay out evenly. I know it's good from the body line down. Up here, it's kind of almost splotchy. It's hard to tell. You never really know until you clear it what it's going to look like. But I mean, I'm just wasting paint. And I've done it. I sanded it down again and did it another time, and it's turned out the same. So either it's too warm, I have the wrong reducer. All I have is medium. I don't know what the temperature is in here at the moment, but I need slow reducer. Why I bought medium, I don't know. I can't remember. It's because I thought I was painting it in the winter. Anyway, even if I had slow reducer at this point, I don't know. I'm using too much paint doing this, so. We'll clear it and see how it looks. Should be fine. Got the lights off so I don't get any flies coming in here when I open the door. So you're not going to be able to see much right now. I got a light. As it turns out, the spot I was worried about on the top of this fender is totally fine. There's a little bit of a splotch down here on the front corner of the wheel lip above the marker light, and I wasn't even looking right there, so go figure. I mean, it's fine. I mean, you might not even notice it. I mean, there's nothing there. The whole thing is absolutely perfect. A little fly landed in it up here, but I got it out. There might be a slight little mark there when it's done. That's okay. That's part of the garage deal. Overall, pretty good. I'll show you this tomorrow when it's dry. I kind of put it on a little heavy, probably. Heavier than I wanted to. I didn't really run it. I don't think. There's a drip on the bottom of this fender right here. So I take that back. It's after the roll. I don't know if you can see that. It's over here on the lip. I mean, that's gone. Anyway, this is kind of pointless showing it to you like this. I'll show it to you another time. But the fenders are painted. And as you can tell by my feet, it's sticky in here. So, I keep showing you that even though I'm not saying I'm not going to show it to you anymore. Anyway, that's that. Leave those fans running for a while. And I guess get my car cleaned up. I ended up getting new rear brake shoes and drums. It's a 1950 Mercury rear end. Shoes were easy to find. The drums took a little work to find. And yeah, anyway, I haven't checked the pedal today, but as far as I know, brakes are good. So we'll take that. get this thing pulling out. Look at the taillights of the camper, the same as the truck. That's pretty cool.
Nothing going by.
I just wanted to get a shot of these people walking by. Maybe this Ranger. But I like that Ford. As you can see, it is now a week and a half later. I've put these out in the sun to bake. Got them up to like 130 degrees for hours. Anyways, try to let them as dry as long as possible. These solvent popped on me, and I wasn't sure if they were going to come out or not. I didn't know how deep they went. But it was really hot that day I painted them, and they were fine even a couple hours after I sprayed them. And then we went to that cruise, came back, and they had solvent popped. So that was exciting. I thought this was a respray type of situation, but I hit them with 600, and then got them, most of them out with that. I didn't have to sand on them too much, and then I did 800 to get the rest of them out. I came out here yesterday and sanded them with 1200. So far so good. I'm gonna do the 2000 tonight, and then today's Wednesday. At least the 2000 tonight. We'll see. I want to have these buffed. I want to be buffing these Friday evening, and hopefully get these on the car this weekend. And then all I have left is the top of the deck lid and the hood. I painted this stuff last weekend. This doesn't need to sit. I mean, this rear valance panel, I'll probably just hit that with some 15 and 2 and buff it or whatever. Don't need to get crazy on that. And then these, you know, I mean, what are you gonna buff on these? I'm gonna just sand the sides. This will have to match the fenders, so I'll have to sand the side decent, but easy, don't have to get carried away. Do that whenever. And we're getting close. Not really, but closer. So I'm gonna guide coat these again and hit them with 2000. See if I have time to do the 2500 or 3, whatever I decide to do. Alright, this fender is in 2000, a little bit of 2500. Didn't get crazy with the 25. This side is in 3000. This one should be ready to buff. And I'll finish the 3000 on the other one tomorrow. And maybe start polishing. Compounding, I mean, not polishing. You know, you get the idea. But, yeah, I think it's gonna be just fine. So, good news. Neato, gang. Alright, well, I guess, we'll probably be back when these fenders are going on, or they are on, or something's going on.